question is, why is the government rushing into tyranny so fast? Every single day, there seems like there's something new we have to adapt to. Well, Alex Jones is always asking that question. Why are they happening? Why is it happening so fast? Nobody can seem to answer it. Well, I do have somebody on today who will answer that. His name is Ray Graham. This is about NIBIRU. In 1983, the government found Planet X. They've been knowing about this for decades and have been preparing for the devastating, catastrophic, gravitic effects of NIBIRU, or Planet X, also known as Eris. And it's eugenics. It's a way of decimating people, 9/10 of us. We have not been told this information so that we could prepare. And I want Ray Graham to explain this to you.
I'm a retired Air Force guy. I live out in the California desert. I want to speak today about three things that hang together. What is it that they're covering up? What is the big secret? What is actually coming? This is the most diabolical plot in human history, and we're right in the middle of it. If you don't prepare for it, then more people will be wiped out. Those elite few, the insiders, the government, they will then be fully prepared to survive this and come out the other side of it whole and in charge. We're getting very close for this Planet X to come passing through. I don't like to use the term NIBIRU. I don't like to refer to the Mayan calendar or anything like that, because this is not science. This is just guesstimations. And it brings to mind people wearing tinfoil hats who preach gloom and doom. That's not what I'm all about. I'm about science, what we know. Well, in 1983, NASA launched an orbital infrared telescope. And right off the bat, they did a sky search. They found something that looked really, really ominous. It was a stationary planet, I guess. Let's call it Planet X. I mean, it's a heavenly body that seemed to be coming our way. Well, what they did was they studied this very intently and very rapidly and determined that it was, in fact, going to come very close, most likely within 1 AU, that is the distance between the Earth and the Sun. 30 December 1983, this was leaked to the Washington Post, and it came out in an article, okay? And this is going to happen in about 30 years, okay, from 1983. So, somebody in authority got a hold of this information and decided to keep it secret. Okay, that is the beginning of this big plot, this big eugenics program. This great big plot was hatched. Keep the people in the dark, keep them absolutely busy and occupied, which is what Alex Jones is doing. He's reacting to the reality that the government has created, these horrible people, the TSA and all this sort of thing. While the government, while Obama and crew preparing the country, getting ready, okay, in the background, and they're spending money like there is no tomorrow, and there is truly, as a country, as a world, our tomorrows are limited for millions of people, okay. One of the things that InfoWars puzzled over was why did the government buy how many million rounds of 40 caliber ammunition? Okay, it was 400 million rounds of 40 caliber hollow point and 250 million rounds of .223 caliber ammunition. If you believe that the ammunition factories that make this stuff might not be in existence next year, well, then it's just smart. It makes sense to order all your ammunition for a several year supply. You get excited about the crematoriums. Well, with the loss of life from natural disasters, for what's coming at us, there's going to be dead bodies all over the place. Of course you need crematoriums. there's going to be millions of homeless people. And in order to save their lives, you're going to have to put them somewhere and do something with them. And that's what the FEMA camps are for. This is not Nazi Germany again. When this is all done with, and we're getting the secret is out, and we're getting in the middle of all this sort of thing, the government is going to come across as and being seen as heroes. They decided that this would be a wonderful opportunity to implement their, number one, their eugenics program, to prune out the population of the world. There's too many useless eaters polluting the environment, and this is a good way, if the world is kept in ignorance about this Planet X coming to us, that it will, if you don't prepare for it, then more people will be wiped out. Those elite few, the insiders, the government, they will then be fully prepared to survive this and come out the other side of it whole and in charge. The second purpose for this big secret is the biggest obstacle to a one world government is a healthy and prosperous United States of America. This is also their goal, not just eugenics, but to bring down the United States. And people like Alex Jones didn't respond to it. That there's something wrong, there's something going on in the physical world. Well, this is what it is. And stop reacting to the TSA indignities and start digging into what the real world, the reality. I'm about science, what we know. In the mid-70s, the magnetic North Pole straightened out in a beeline and sped up 4 times, okay? And it's still increasing in speed. It went from meandering about from 6 miles an hour to 24 miles. This is one indication. Another thing was that the Atlantic Gulf Stream has stopped, period. This is huge. This has resulted in Great Britain becoming very cold, and it's also resulted in the fish die-off in the Gulf of Mexico. Yes, the oil spill has something to do with that, but the fact that water is not moving through the Gulf anymore is the main thing, okay? If it's not moving, there's no oxygen. So fish do die off. So to continue on, throughout our solar system, it's a known fact that Mars, the ice caps of Mars are losing ice, that there are unusual huge windstorms and dust storms. Jupiter has gained some big spots where it only had one for ever and ever. Jupiter's moon Io, the first flyby, interstellar flyby, showed that it was just a nice quiet rock in space. But the last flyby showed that it is spouting 12 volcanoes and was really acting up. The Ring of Fire last year, the 9.0 earthquake in Japan happened, and once in Chile and everything like that. Then after that time, the Earth continued around the sun, and then when it got back into position, we had an 8.6 and an 8.2 earthquake off the coast of Indonesia, okay? Because the Earth is now on the same side of the sun as where NIBIRU is coming. We're getting very close for this Planet X to come passing through. What's actually coming? This is the most diabolical plot in human history, and we're right in the middle of it. If you don't prepare for it, then more people will be wiped out. Those elite few, the insiders, the government, they will then be fully prepared to survive this and come out the other side of it whole and in charge.